Good morning and a good day to our beloved lecturer, Dr. Ahmad Fazullah bin Muhammad Zainal Abidin. Me, myself, my name Shankar Gunasegaran, Matric card ID PC21018, as represented as a leader of our Group 6. Our group title is about a study on the effect of employees' ability skill towards job performance, working creativity. Okay, first foremost, I'm starting with the introduction where the research background means a study on the effect of employees' ability skill is a research about how an employee's skill reflect towards working creativity and as well as how it affects on job performance among staff. Skill can be defined as what a person is able to do a task with a specific expertise. Skill can be developed and with practice or appropriate training. Skill enables employee to know the why, what, and well. This allows them to come up with new suggestions and ideas to improve their task. This is because they know what are required for perform the particular skill task in order to produce a quality work. Okay, skills improve employees' performance and productivity across the board. Employees are able to manage their time more efficient and communicate their through manage ease, which allows them to speed up task completion times with compromising quality. Okay, in the competitive global environment, working creativity plays a crucial role in producing a quality job performance. Creativity can be defined as ability to work new things or think new ideas. Therefore, working creativity as an act of employees where they have the ability to come up and with unique solution to challenge instead of simply being told what to do. Okay, next, meanwhile, before that, job performance also can be defined as the act of doing a task. Job performance is means to reach a goal or set of goals within a job, role, and organization. Okay, the research are about to know what is the relationship between the total EQ skill and total job performance, job creativity achievement. Okay, as the result, we came up to know that there are no statistically significant relationship between total EQ skill and total job performance, job creativity achievement. Uh, on the other hand, it's also to know do male and female workers differ significantly in regards to their total EQ skills and total job performance, job creativity score. Okay, to sum up, there is no significant difference in mean score of total EQ skill and total job performance, working creativity DB among gender, male and female IB. Okay, employees' ability and job performance can say that influenced by age, gender, education level, work experience, and so on. So that we are making the questionnaire to study on the effect employees' ability skill towards job performance, working creativity. Through the questionnaire, we got the result by data of the study effect of employees. Next, the definition of key construct variable IB and DB. Okay, in our project, our IB independent variable is about the employee's ability skill, which means a person's skill may be described as their ability to perform a task with specialized competence. A practice or suitable instruction can help you acquire a skill. Employees perform and productivity improve across the board when employees are able to organize their time and convey their ideas more efficient, allowing them to complete the task faster without significant quality. Okay, for our DB, dependent variable, job performance, working creativity. Within a job, career, or organization, work performance refer to the ability to achieve a goal or set of goals. Employees that are able to come up with unique solution to problem rather than being told what to do are said to be working creativity. Creativity is the act of coming up with new ideas, improving efficient, and come up with a solution in the different kind of difficult problem. Okay, next, for the research objective research question. Okay, our research objective research question is about what is the relationship between total EQ, skill, and total job performance, working creativity, achievement. And for the second, do male and female workers differ significantly in regards to their total EQ, skill, and total job performance, working creativity? And the last but not least, for the two hypotheses, one relationship and one comparison, where the relationship using correlation, the research question is about what is the relationship between total EQ, skill, and total job performance, working creativity, achievement. And for the hypothesis, where there is no statistically significant relationship between total EQ, skill, and total job performance, job creativity, achievement. And we come up for the comparing two groups using independent sample t-test, where the research questions are: do male and female workers differ significantly in regards to their total EQ, skill, and total job performance, working creativity score? And for the hypothesis, where there is no statistically significant difference in mean score of total EQ, skill, and total job performance, working creativity, the DV, among gender male and female IB. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Muhammad Fahmi bin Abdul Sukur, number matric PC 21108. Today I want to present about method on researcher. So first is measure and instrument. Qualitative research techniques are used to gather information. The researcher employed the questionnaire approach to gather respondent idea of point of view and fact. Next is qualitative analysis. This qualitative approach is used to identify issues that workers confront at the work. This method may be used to discuss issues that workers often confront. These case studies are used to collect data, make sense of a situation, and gain an understanding of it. According to Creswell 1998, the data collection process to identify site of individual, gain access and build a record, propose full sampling, collect data, record information, resolve field issue, and restore data. The questionnaire form is created using Google Form and must be filled out to determine the severity of each concern list on the form. We are using question sample, the research method, and data collection. So first is a question sample. This study uses questionnaire method that aim to obtain answer from respondent about a study on effect of employer ability, skill toward job performance, working creativity in workplace. Respondent will respond and evaluate the question provided in the Google form about the job performance. The number of respondents who are answered is 16 respondents. These questions were chosen by randomly. Second is the researcher method. Before conducting the research, the researcher creates a question based on the chosen title, which is a study on the effect of employability on job performance in the workplace, and the respondent will reply using the Google form provided by the researcher. To obtain such as information, researcher use media sources such as Google Form to ensure respondent can answer quickly. This is to verify that we need the data is gathered correctly. And the last one is data collection. The researcher is able to identify the problem about study on effect of employer ability, skill toward job performance, working creativity, and in the workplace. The researcher gathered data from the respondent response to a Google form. The collection of data gathered and responded by the respondent will be able to achieve the main research subject. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and very good morning. My name is Muhammad Rizal bin Abdul Hamid, metric number PC201120. I will present about procedure to collect data. Okay, firstly, I will present about procedure to collect data. Okay, firstly, identity the data. This kind of data identification is used to analyze the circumstance and emotion of employees on the job. In our investigation, we use a quantitative assessment approach to determine the proportion of people who agree with the title of our study. That is about a study on effect of employee ability towards job performance in our workplace. Okay, secondly is choose data collection. In the research, the kind of variable measurement was also employed in the data analysis procedure. Its, its purpose is to guarantee that kind of result produce a legitimate and equal output. Okay, thirdly, instrument selection and development. The researcher will check that the approach employed is accurate and correct based on the data from the Google form before beginning in the instrument study. To gather relevant data assessment produce such as development of a series of questions for the working public are used. Okay, then presenting data collection. If any inappropriate questions are highly discouraged in order to avoid offending anybody over the course of the survey. To prevent any misunderstanding, the question must be so straightforward and to grasp by the responder who will answer it. Okay, finally, execute the data collection method. The last phase in this data gathering method is to execute a data collection strategy based on the action and the procedures that have.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Aminul Ashraf bin Khairul Anwar. My matrix number is PC21079. And today I would like to present my part, which is result and discussion. First of all, is data analyze. Data analyze can be defined as a process of systematically applying statistical technique for describe and illustrate, recap, and evaluate data. Data analyze divided into two categories, which is descriptive statistic and inferential statistic. And descriptive statistic is quantitatively described from a collection of information. Based on study, we conducted survey with 60 people. So here is the data that I have shown you. And for the gender, based on the data, majority responded are male, which is included in 51.7%, and for female is 48.3%. People who ages between 20 and 30 are 86.75%, which is 52 respondents out of 60 respondents that we collected data from. This recorded is higher frequently. The next people who ages between 31 until until 40 are 13.3%, which is 8 respondents. And for the education level, based on the data table, degree recorded higher respondent, which is 29% or 48.3%. The second highest was recorded by the diploma people, which is 16 responded with or 36.7%. And the next is SPM, was in third place infrequently with 11 respondent or 18.3%. Meanwhile, SDPM was in fourth place, which with 3 respondent, which is 5 5%. Finally, the very least frequently of respondent recorded by matriculation with one respondent or 1.7%. And for the working experience, people who had work experience for 3 to 5 years recorded higher in data with 47 respondents, which is 78.3% and 81 valid percentage. Working experience between 6 to 10 years was recorded second highest in the list with 9 respondents, which is 15% and 15.5 valid percentage. The least frequent achievement to 11 to 20 years with 2 respondents and 3.3% or 3.4 valid percentage. Okay, that's all for descriptive statistic. Now let's move to the inferential statistic. Inferential statistic can be defined as a process of using data analyzed like descriptive statistic to infer properties and of the underlying distribution of probability. Inferential statistical analyze infer probabilities of a population, for example, by testing hypotheses and deriving estimates. So this is the result for the analyze. Correlation is a statistical technique that show how strongly two variables are related to each other or the degree of association between two. So based on the table, these are the result. This is the list of variable. Each variable that was listed on a variable statement in the above code will have its own line in this part of the output. B. N. This is the number of valid observation used in the calculation. The t-test. C. Mean. This is the mean of the variable. D. Standard deviation. This is the standard deviation of the variable. E. Standard error mean. Standard error mean estimate standard deviation of the sample mean. If we withdraw repeated sample of size 60 people, we will expect the standard deviation of the sample means to be close to the standard error. The standard deviation of the distribution of sample mean is estimated at the standard deviation of the sample divided by the square root of sample size, like 6.49934 over square root 60 and become 1.24690 and 3.78576 over square root 60, and we can get 0.71544. This is provided as a measure of the variable of the sample. 95% confidence interval of the difference. These are the lower and upper bounds of the confidence interval for the mean difference. Confidence interval for the mean specific a range of value within which the unknown population parameter, in this case the mean, may lie. This t-test is designed to compare mean of same variable between two groups. In our example, we compare the mean writing score between the group of female student and the group of male student. Ideally, this subject are randomly selected from a large population of subject. The test assumes that variance of the two populations are the same. The interpretation for for the value is the same as in other type of t-test. And that's all for me. And we will continue to the next student. Thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Taufik bin Mu'ashim, native number PC210AA. I will continue with data output. Number 1, descriptive statistic. From the statistic, as for example, I will point out two things, which is gender and age. For gender, the result shows 57.1%, 31 of employees in company XYZ are male employees, while 48.3%, 29 are female employees. As for the age, the results show 89.7%, 52, which means 52 of employees in company XYZ are aged among 20 to 30 years, while 13.3%, which means X, are amongst 31 to 40 years old. Number 2, inferential statistic. relationship using the correlation. From the survey, the relationship between total EQ skill and total job performance working creativity was investigated using Pearson product moment correlation coefficient. From the survey, we know that there was a strong positive correlation between two variables. This situation may be due to the emotional intelligence itself being a significant and a success factor of job performance among employees. As an implication for organizational system, the organization should emphasize on the aspect of employee ability skill in order to enhance the job performance level among the employees. The rule of thumb table for the strength of Pearson correlation coefficient, we know that this survey placed at a large R, 0.50 to 1.0. That means strong relationship. Next is comparing two groups using independent sample t-test. Research question: do female and male workers differ significantly in regard to their total EQ skills and total job performance working creativity score? Hypothesis: there is no significant difference in mean score of total EQ skill and total job performance working creativity among gender, male and female. This survey, the comparison of total EQ skill and total job performance working creativity among employees in terms of their gender was investigated using independent sample t-test. There is no significant difference between male employees or female employees. This survey also indicates that gender, male or female employee, does not give effect to the total EQ and total job performance score. Refer to the rule of thumb for the p-value significance level. There is no significant correlation. That means this survey have correlation, but the correlation is not significant.
Good day, sir. I am Menaga Kaneswaran from Group 6. Today I am going to present about lesson learned and reflection. Lesson learned is the knowledge gained from the process of conducting a project. This includes the positive and negatives. The idea is to repeat the positive aspect and not to repeat the mistakes. There are some lessons and reflection we gain through this assignment. So we have 6 lesson learned and reflection. Firstly, knowledge and opinions from group members while completing assignment using SPSS software. Secondly, to seek for help and opinions or comments from lecturer to provide guidance and comments. Thirdly, solving problems and finding appropriate methods. The next, ability to effectively work on a team. Fifth, learn to use technology that needed to be used in assignment. So finally, the struggles and the way to overcome every problems, especially psychological problem that we had through this assignment. So let me explain detailedly. First of all, we share knowledge and opinions from group members while completing assignment using SPSS software. This project taught us to cooperate with each other to completing the assignment. This is because we never did an assignment using SPSS software for any other projects. As a result, we learned about how to use the software. In the process, we taught each other on how to use the SPS. For that, we were so cooperative with each and every member, which taught us to be tolerant and patient. This will ensure that our project will be complete and success. Second, we learn to seek for help and opinions from lecturers or group members to provide comments and guidance so that our assignment can be done well in limited duration. This is because sometimes we don't know that what we did is either correct or wrong. So by asking for opinion or comment with our group members or lecturer will help us to identify the error or to clarify our work. As the result, we can avoid wasting extra time. So, in order to produce quality of work in our project, we have to seek for help from lecturer and other group members as well. We seek for help from lecturer to guide us from the beginning of project until the end because we don't want to do it again because of a single error. So, single error can ruin entire process of the project. So basically asking question or doubt in order to complete project is one of skill in learning. Furthermore, the other thing that we learn along this project is to solve the problems, encounter and find appropriate methods to complete assignment. This is the benefit that we can get in grouping assignment tasks than individual assignment tasks, because we can discuss together with team members to encounter the problems and we could find the solution for the problem. This will ensure that we can solve problems that we face together and having solution for it. Thus, our project will be completed without or minimized number of error or problems. More importantly, as a group member, we got to motivate each other while doing something that hard part in assignment that really helped in solving problems, especially in mental. Because if someone of us having low motivation, sure the assignment will have less quality of outcome. So solving problem is a great lesson that we learn together throughout this project. Other than that, we learned the ability to effectively work on a team. We all were at discussion on a project to divide the tasks to facilitate the work to complete before deadlines. On top of that, we learned to organize and manage time by finishing tasks on the time. We had a great plan on what to do and when to do, so that is what made us to be organized and well structured on decision making regarding our assignment. As a result, we delivered our assignment on limited time. Last but not least, most importantly, we used technology to complete the assignment. We learned to do Google form for collect data from respondent. It took only few minutes to create the survey. So basically, rather than distributing printed form to respondents, sharing Google Form link social media help us in getting needed data on limited duration. In addition, we also learn to use SPSS software for analysis as we mentioned earlier and created PowerPoint for presentation. We all did the assignment through only online, so that is how technology benefits us to finish the assignment. Furthermore, we have googled some words for its definition. To sum up, technology played main role in our assignment and we learned what we never acknowledged before. On the whole, the assignment reflected more in us. We struggled more in complete assignment on time. Some of us almost gave up learning SPSS software for assignment, but we pushed ourselves in learning that since that was the only way to complete assignment. To keep push ourselves to do assignment, we keep motivate each other. Other than that, we went into each theory to understand better about the task and assignment topic. So this is from me. Thank you.